How you doing, everybody? This is Top here again. We're going to look at another indie game on the PlayStation 4 demo section, and this game is called PixelJunk's Ultimate Shooter. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information like I always do about the game to give you an idea of what it's about. So, this is a PixelJunk Ultimate Shooter. It is a twin-stick shooter that is much about blasting things as it is about exploration, puzzle solving, and collecting things. Within Shooter Ultimate, players interact with environments that run an advanced fluid dynamic system. The interactions are needed to solve puzzles and overcome enemies and progression throughout levels. For those who remember the original PixelJunk Shooter games, Ultimate combines the campaigns of Shooter 1 and Shooter 2 into a single experience. It certainly does not stop there, as we've done a ton of work on top of that to make this third game in the series. So I've never played Ultimate Shooter 1, so this is my first PixelJunk Shooter Ultimate or Ultimate Shooter right here. What I found about it was really cool. I like the layout of the game and just the background look and simplicity of the game, but seeing these games on PS4 and what they've been able to do with them and just the overall background and look of the game and just the feel with along with the attention to detail, you can really see that these games are amazing. And we're going to talk about the visual upgrade on PS4, and I'm kind of reading a lot of this info off of their site to give you a really good idea of what they've done. So with the PS4 version of Shooter, we knew that it needed to remain true to the classic razor sharp vector based aesthetic, and I guess that's the design of the game that they had in mind, which continually threw new ideas at players. Now, from a gameplay perspective, they wanted to make combat more intense, engaging, and overall provide a more rewarding experience. And looking at the game itself, this is kind of the feeling that I got from the game. It had a really cool look to it. You could see the attention to detail, just the things that you can do on the map. And here's an example of me. You got to go around and rescue these little characters on the map, and you can see how the particle effects when you shoot different things and just the water falling off the top of the rocks. You can see how really cool it looks. And I got to give a lot of credit, like I said before, to these indie developers and the way that they have really put so much effort into these small games. You can really see how much they can do now on a console like PS4 or Xbox One, offering these more detailed indie games. Now, a lot of these games have been on PC, and PC gamers have been experiencing these great indie games for a long time, but us on console, we've never had the chance to see these games truly done this way, or with this much attention to detail and just overall graphics that we get to see, because they're utilizing more power with these systems. Most people say it's not this huge amount of power, it's not truly next gen, but when you do look at some of these games and you really get a chance to play them, you can see how much more different they are compared to indie games of the past played on, say, PlayStation 3. So I do enjoy a lot of these games, and I'm very happy to see the developers bringing these small games to the PlayStation 4. And thanks Sony for having them bring these games over here and really being open with developers, small developers, making these types of games, because from these games we can end up seeing some other amazing games that could turn out to be AAA titles. Now, here's some more really cool aspects of the lava. You've got to kind of, while you're playing this, not only shoot things and do that, you got to use your head and kind of do the puzzle solving thing while you're playing this game. And that's one thing I really liked about this. Not only was it just a shooter game, going around shooting things with a spaceship and rescuing, you got to think about how you're going to solve a section, maybe use the water to get rid of the lava, and then use the lava to open up another area. So it's all different puzzle solving aspects and just different ways that you can complete a mission on the board. So overall, I really did enjoy Ultimate Shooter. Another simple indie game that was a lot of fun. Had a really cool look to it. A lot of intense little boards that you can go through. And I mean, just like any demo, this was just one of the first boards. You can imagine how far they might actually go with this. So here, once again, I'll leave you with some more gameplay. Okay, everybody, so that's kind of my gameplay or my review here of this game, Ultimate Shooter. There's some more gameplay that you got to see there, and I really hope you enjoy this gameplay and kind of get an idea of what this game is about, and just an overall feel for the game if you're interested in playing it. This gameplay was actually played by my nephew, so there's parts in it where I was kind of telling him, no, you gotta use the water to get the lava, and kind of show him. So it was a great kids game. He's only 7 years old and he was doing pretty good at the game. So you can see this type of game can appeal to the younger kids. It's nice to see the kids going back and playing these type of games, using their head, using the puzzle solving games. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.